Hi guys, welcome back to Trading Card Showcase. So today we have part 5 of the Turbo Attax series, which is the binder update. So we'll get straight into the first page. So these are the international superstars. So we have Brilliant Brits, Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris and George Russell. Flying Finns, Valtteri Bottas and Kimi Räikkönen. Cool Canadians in Lance Stroll and Nicholas Latifi. And Finest French in Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly. So then we go into the team page. So we have Mercedes, so you've got like the nice team logo. You have Hamilton, Bottas. Then you have the speedster versions of both Hamilton and Bottas. And then the duo card. Next you have Ferrari. So there is the team badge, the Leclerc card, Vettel, Leclerc and Vettel speedsters, and then their duo card. So I'm missing the Red Bull sort of team logo, but then there's Verstappen and Albon speedster and the duo card. So on that page we've got the McLaren, Sainz Norris, and then the duo, and then Renault for Ricciardo and Ocon. So then AlphaTauri, we have Pierre Gasly and Daniel Kvyat. Their speedster cards there, and then their duo card. Next we have Racing Point, so Perez and Stroll. And then Alfa Romeo, Raikkonen and Giovinazzi. Haas, Magnussen and Grosjean, so that goes through there. And then we go on to the Williams, which is George Russell and Nicholas Latifi. Then we have the live action cards. So we have Charles Leclerc, the Bahrain Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton from the Bahrain Grand Prix, Lando Norris from the Bahrain Grand Prix. So that's those three. So the next ones we have Lewis Hamilton from the Chinese Grand Prix, Bottas from the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and Sebastian Vettel from the Canadian Grand Prix. Kimi from the French Grand Prix, Max Verstappen from the Austrian Grand Prix, and Bottas from the British Grand Prix. Then also Leclerc from the British Grand Prix and Hamilton from the British Grand Prix. German Grand Prix, Max Verstappen. We then have German Grand Prix for Daniel Kvyat, the German Grand Prix for Lance Stroll, Hungarian Grand Prix for Max Verstappen, and that would be the Hungarian Grand Prix Lewis Hamilton. Belgian Grand Prix Alex Albon, Belgian Grand Prix Charles Leclerc, Italian Grand Prix Ricciardo, Japanese Grand Prix Bottas, United States Grand Prix Lewis Hamilton, Brazilian Grand Prix for Verstappen, Giovinazzi, Abu Dhabi for Lewis Hamilton. And then we go on to the flashbacks. So first up we have flashback Kimi. Nice card. We have the Lewis Hamilton. We have Sebastian Vettel, Romain Grosjean, Sergio Perez, Daniel Ricciardo, Valtteri Bottas, Kevin Magnussen, Daniel Kvyat, Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, Esteban Ocon, Lance Stroll, and Charles Leclerc. So then we go on to the F2 duos. So that's AMS by the looks of it. Virtuoso, ART Racing. Is that Carlin? Campos. Charus, I can't read that very well. MP Motorsport. HWA. Prima. I cannot read that one at all. And then we have High Tech. So then we have the strategy cards. So we got Rainmaster, hard tyre, medium and soft tyre. Your start lights, fast pit stop, DRS, engine boost, overtake, checkered flag, podium, the World Championship, your steering wheel, safety car, team orders, slow pit stop and a loose wheel. Then we have the oil flag, your blue flag and your yellow flag. your spin, blown engine, and race collision. So after that, we go on to memorable moments. So there is Lewis Hamilton, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix from 2014. Sergio Perez, the Russian Grand Prix from 2015. Verstappen, the Spanish Grand Prix from 2016. Bottas, the Russian Grand Prix 2017. Vettel, the German Grand Prix 2019. Leclerc, the Italian Grand Prix 2019. Sainz, the Brazilian Grand Prix 2019. Alex Albon, 17th of March 2019, his debut race. As these are the future stars, so that was when he made his debut. Lando Norris, the debut date was 17th of March 2019. Esteban Ocon, debut race 28th of August 2016. Giovinazzi, 26th of March 2017. And George Russell, 17th of March 2019. So if you look, Albon, Norris and Russell all made their debut in the same Grand Prix. So then we go on to the superstar cars. So you have Hamilton and Bottas there, Charles Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel, Verstappen and Albon, Sainz, Norris, and they've all got, and then Ricciardo, and they've all got sort of their little nicknames. So Hammer Time, like Orlando, the Honey Badger. So some of them like the Honey Badger, and Checo for Sergio Perez, sort of their nicknames, and some of them are just some catchphrase sort of things that Tops have put on the cards. So you've then got Esteban Ocon, Pierre Gasly, Daniel Kvyat, Sergio Perez, Lance Stroll, the Iceman, Kimi Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi, Kevin Magnussen, Romain Grosjean, and then George Russell and Nicholas Latifi. So then we go on to so you have the gold race winner Lewis Hamilton, you have the gold race winners Vettel, Kimi Raikkonen and Verstappen. You then have Bottas and Ricciardo. So that is the Charles Leclerc. Then you have the debut best ever finish Pierre Gasly. You have gold Lewis Hamilton, gold Max Verstappen, silver Verstappen and bronze Verstappen, and then gold and bronze Leclerc. So I'm missing silver Leclerc and then all three of the Daniel Ricciardo limited editions because didn't manage to get any of those. And then we also have the extra large Lewis Hamilton and the extra large Sergio Perez with 3 more extra large cars to come. So the next video after this will be opening 3 tins from Topps deal with 3 tins and 2 extra large cars. So hopefully we can get 2 of the extra large cars we're missing there. Thanks for watching as always. See you next time and goodbye.